big occasion. It's good to see a big crowd in as well. So let's hope for a really entertaining match. Wakelin, of course, has beat.
Yeah, it's so refreshing, isn't it, to hear that sort of, comment come from a player. But he's going to need to certainly back himself this evening because he's
ranking event semi-final, looking for his 65th final.
9.
It's just still going.
17.
Yeah, I mean, we were there, weren't we, the day smashed his cue arena. But in the long term, it may have done him a favour because it...
25.
Yeah, and again, if he means to Ronnie O'Sullivan, as you say, that day in Leicester, it was almost a very dark day for snooker environment behind closed doors. Imagine what they go
33.
through in these big events, at the best of times, and it's nice to see Ronnie, if anything, in a good frame of mind and looking really positive.
41.
I get the feeling Sonny Akani might be inundated.
It's amazing, isn't it? It feels, this game is all about feel.
49.
That cue needs to resonate with you because ultimately when you're... Well, that's a go out for the red. Top side once again, perfect.
57.
Now that main cluster of 5, the red right of a little tickle at some point. Yeah, I think that one just beneath the pink and to the right will pop to this right.
65.
Ronnie O'Sullivan has made 15 maximums, but hasn't made one.
There, we just got a little glint. But they're not tight.
73.
So that would suggest that now the frame is complete.
81.
Red of the 4. It's a good contact. Oh, what a chance this is now. Just needs to avoid that pink, and he hasn't done so. In position. It's a great
97.
line. What a line. And look at the pace. Absolute. Well, he couldn't have placed that cue ball any better with his hand.
105.
Worth saying as well, of course, if you've made 147,000, of course, Jackson Page managed that last.
Well, he's played the float, and he's just about wriggled the black in and just about avoided the jaws of the middle pocket.
122.
Well, this is just majestic O'Sullivan at it on a piece of string.
125. 129. 134.
Well, as starts go, they just can't get in.
140.
Ronnie O'Sullivan lights up the Saudi Arabia Masters with a magnificent maximum in the first frame.
Well, that was just incredible, wasn't it? What a start to this semi-final, and if there was ever a question...
But unable to take advantage.
Well, if there was one way that almost go into their shell,
1.
the Ronnie O'Sullivan effect is that...
Yeah, I mean, it's clear that Ronnie likes being here. I was talking to him the other day about Jeddah, and he was saying that...
Well, that one may have been for the crowd, but the next... You can guarantee that he'll be going for it at some point throughout the season.
7 prize was enough. He was not going to pot the last black, and Jan actually had to sort of say to him, Ronnie, please just pot it.
Just the timing of the ball, the actual ball strike itself, everything looks... He's had to really
23.
battle to come through his games to just...
$31. $39.
available to him right of it.
$47.
Red and absolutely perfect on it.
55.
Now may choose to get into the 2. Perfect. And that just opened the main cluster effortlessly.
63.
Certainly any hope
70.
Chris Wakelin might have had that he'd catch him on an off night has all gone. At the moment, O'Sullivan looking imperious. Things can change. One shot, one miss.
77.
It's one-sided.
78.
O'Sullivan looks completely... He's going to be 2-0 up within 20 minutes.
5. 86.
Well, he ended that game against Cal, and he's kicking off this semi-final in exactly the same way.
92. 93.
This is when Ronnie loves snooker. This black for the ton then.
100.
I think you can file this under not too shabby.
100.
When you can play to this level.
108. 109.
I think the message to Chris Wakelin is clear.
170.
No doubt he spent all yesterday evening thinking about the dream start.
100.
But it's been the dream start for the Rocket.
124. 129.
Yes, this is his 8th century in the tournament, and looks like back-to-back total clearances. The first, of course, a maximum.
135.
Extraordinary. And a 142.
142 in the frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Ronnie O'Sullivan. Well.
His composure will certainly be... He's probably feeling like he's in some sort of daze right now. He's probably feeling dizzy.
1. Nine.
But then again, in this frame, it might not.
Looking at that as, you know, maybe a stumbling block. He doesn't see it that way. It's a chance to keep the...
13. 19.
Couldn't manage to do that. Oh, has this not worked out? I'm not sure it has.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 25.
Oh no. Where's that red gonna
For the match yet, Chris Wakelin. You know, you want to play a few shots, just sort of settle in, but The shots he's played.
Opener to just play your way into a little bit of rhythm, just figure out how the table's playing. As you say, you hit with a 1-4-7, 1-4-2 combo.
So Chris Wakelin has potted the ball.
1.
Well, that's a very, very good pot from Ben so long over it. Every credit.
6.
Well, we heard in the interviews and we've talked about his self-belief, and Joe O'Sullivan is up for the fight this evening. Under that extraordinary pressure of the crowd, whooping and hollering.
10.
He's really taken the positives from that. He's been in a couple of finals.
Feels so small out there against Ronnie. He's got to stand up
17.
strong. Stand up to it, take his chances when they come, and this is...
$25. $33.
Yeah, he's A1 here to go into them.
Pots to middle pockets at the Crucible.
41.
There was a yellow in particular, wasn't there? That was
Yeah,
one of
the
the
yellow.
shots of the tournament.
The yellow.
But he's doing what you've got to do, and it's not easy. And concentrate on your own game. There's a match
49.
to be won here. A big prize, of course. Even if he just got to the final, he'd be guaranteed 10. So he'd be guaranteed top 16 for the rest of this.
56.
Yeah, this is so impressive for the game. This is a response of somebody that isn't lying when they
64.
say that.
Well, he's missed that.
Chris Wakelin,
So
70.
45 in it, 35 on. O'Sullivan is going to looking good to win the frame. This is a chance now. Everybody, that there's 2 players in this match. Well, he's not potted it. That'll annoy him. Well, he's got the snook. It's only Wakelin's 5th semi-final. All sorts of kisses here.
And 2 each, he'll feel like he's won the lottery.
1.
Well, that was a very fine... Well, that is very good. And it does have this red to right corner.
6.
Oh, that's brilliant. That really is good. Now, depending on what sort of...
19.
Finish the right side of the blue, but pushing reds into play, the next red shouldn't be too difficult. A mid-distance. Oh, but that is not a good shot.
Wakelin, 20.
Came...
One.
Wow, that will really annoy him because, as I say, that was such a big...
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 5.
Oh, hang on, he needs it in, and it is.
1.
And little bits of luck, you know, they can play their part. Now then. Oh, but this one
Chris
does
Wakelin,
not find its target.
Yeah, that is a surprise. He knocked in as he headed back to his seat. That was a chance.
1.
It's not always about the good run you get. Good enough from Chris.
6. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 6.
Push him first behind the black. That's what he tried, and it hasn't worked out.
Well, I mean, that could not really have.
1.
Right, that's asking a lot. Ultimately, it's about getting on the list to go 3-1 up.
10.
About what he expects from himself, and that's why he's been putting so much work in with this new cue.
One day, hopefully, be rubbish.
16.
Yeah, nicely
24.
played and also very nicely controlled.
Well, it'll be 15 in front with the blue. So the two reds with high value colours and just under 52 minutes.
30.
But could well be that.
37.
Applause for frame ball. 5-2 down to Chan Bing-yu, from 5-3 down to Karen
45.
Wilson. He's making the running here tonight. He did win frame 3. He's had them in this frame.
48.
It's not like
52. 57. 63.
And it's Ronnie O'Sullivan on top here in Jeddah in the second semi-final of the Saudi Arabia Snooker Masters. The 1-4. we start again. Remember, it's 32 years since, about a year old then.
O'Sullivan get too far in front in this match.
One
of the best front runners we've ever seen. Illusion. He's willing that cue ball to run on to stay on the black. Well, he's tried to.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
That's what he's looking at.
One. Seven.
And in selecting this shot, the cue ball will be coming back off them, and that's perfect.
15.
He's played that really nicely.
Can't believe it's the final tomorrow, because of course we came here with 144 players.
In so many stories this week, but we're not done yet.
No, and Chris Wakelin not done yet either.
28.
Was faring who to watch out for, who was coming through. So he's well aware of how good Chris Wakelin is and how much improved.
34.
And this is where Chris has got to keep that concentration high. Stakes, when you're nicely in amongst them, he's got to make every chance he gets count. In frame for me for Chris Wakelin. He's got to stay in touch
42.
at the very least.
$50.
Hang on, is it in the middle?
I think so.
Oh, wow,
58.
and he was so far away from the original pot.
His chance for a steal.
64.
It's one of the 19. But in snooker, things can happen. There's 6 pockets on the table.
Completely gotten away with one there.
71.
Take the frame. All part of the intrigue, all part of the mix. The
79.
thing about it was he did miss the initial pot by quite
A country mile. Ronnie looks to take advantage on.
85.
Not able to do so here, though.
No, we'll never know. Match firmly in the balance. Chris Wakelin has made 2 centuries in the tournament.
93.
So Chris Wakelin.
100.
Of the match, O'Sullivan began with a 147 and a
103.
142. Nothing he could do about this, though.
107.
Luke is a pretty important moment
112.
because the actual miss could really get over the miss. As it is, he serenely cleared the table.
118.
So a little bit of luck along the way, but
Chris
still a
Wakelin.
terrific 125 from Chris Wakelin. And just to remind everybody, these players already guaranteed 100,000 just for getting this far. It's double your money time, guaranteed 200.
thin on the safety. Him to get close. And that is close. So, first good chance. Surely he's not stuck on the back of the very quickly. I just wonder if that fluke in the previous frame was a big moment.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're in frame 6. There's only been 20 match attacking. And suddenly O'Sullivan is in.
It's amazing how the first couple of frames, in particular the first frame, and it seemed to lend itself for the rest of the game. Both players struggling. Just set us up for what looks like is going to be a very attacking evening of snooker.
$34. $40.
Well, he's gone low, tried to get some action on that cue or to draw it back through the reds, and nope.
Chris Wakelin, 47. 1.
Who's doing his best to cling on to Ronnie at the moment.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. He's not seen an opponent just...
9.
The 3 reds don't look too much of a problem for Ronnie.
17.
The one on the top cushion, fine enough, and the one in ball nudging into play.
$21.
Well, he chose to go into them there. Had the perfect angle on the blue, and
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 26.
Oh, but he still potted it. Cue will tight to the cushion. Little kiss would be nice.
Tickle up to this left red. Makes the pocket even smaller. Yeah, it was, and it's a good job it went in.
1.
Because he didn't intend to cannon the loose red. Choosing to play the pink for the points. And he's completely butchered it.
Chris Wakelin, 8.
Yeah, that was a head scratcher for me. Oh, where's this red going to finish? And now Chris needs the blue to come to his rescue.
Yeah, I mean, you saw him point his cue where he wanted the white, and that's where it is. Got to hit this.
Barely any room to play with down the right. Oh, what a shot that is from Ronnie. Good hit. He's left the red, but could have.
1.
So he's quite, in general, he's shown a really good attitude. Got back up, and now he's throwing a few punches of his own.
6. 9. 13. 18.
Started, you wondered if this could be a landslide. It's actually too close to call.
24.
Chris Wakelin's fought back very nicely from 3-1 down at the interval. He's still at 96% pot success. It's not like he's been missing necessarily. Because he's already beaten Xiaozing Tong, the world champion, 6-5. He beat Barry Hawkins 6-5 last night. Match, it happened to Barry Hawkins.
Maybe can take that momentum forward to hit the front. Well, he got very...
1.
Oh, what a shot. He's played it to perfection. Oh, and followed it up with a brown to middle, but look at where that has...
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 5.
Lucrative, 3 of them. World Grand Prix, Players Championship, Tour Championship. And as I say, also the rankings, Wakelin began. He was actually outside the 16 on the Crucible standings. That all goes away.
Well, it's a great attempt. It's slightly heavy on pace, but once again, Ronnie identified that cue ball himself back to pretty much where it is now, but he's completely mishit it. He's missed it on the way down.
One. Nine.
Shots time.
$17.
Well, he won't be thinking about it just yet to open this frame up. He may be thinking about the maximum once again. Here. Of course, we're in a match
25.
now.
Also, Tepchar.
That was a very nicely controlled position.
32.
Pushed 3 more reds into play.
33.
It'll be in the back too much about it with how that main cluster is, but there's no reason for him to not keep him.
41.
Surely 2 in the same night. Still early days here, but he's still on the black.
49.
That little... Still work to be done. Establishes lead here.
57.
Was red to middle. Just effortless.
65.
And he's perfect on this black to do so. And he chose to go into them. Not ideal.
In it goes, so it's his frame.
73.
He is still on the black. Could he?
Has just pushed safe. Oh, it was a nice split. Just that one red. Attack that red.
81.
Reminder, if he does plus 2/3 share of the £50,000 maximum prize.
89. $97.
Chris Wakelin in the background with a little sun here. It's black for the century, but the 147 is on his mind.
$105.
Behind it. No, that's not ideal. That's not ideal. It's close. What a shot!
113.
Just when you think there's nothing left for him to do in the sport.
Pink.
122.
What a player. For a second maximum.
125.
It would seem between 16 and 17.
129.
We wonder what was going to happen with Ronnie O'Sullivan after he smashed his cue up
134.
last season.
140.
This is flair.
Ronnie O'Sullivan for the second maximum to the
It's just incredible, isn't it? You've never seen a player.
One.
Well, he's on the black. 3 prizes for that. So if you were to make, you know, another 2 at some point, you get another 147,000. It could be done 3 times.
9.
The black's gone under the table. It's obviously sick of being.
17.
You know, it's great for this involved, and you know, it's what dreams are made of, really. Providing an area for
25.
development of these young players, all to the level that this man can play to.
To be won, of course.
33.
Ranking event.
And again, just how well has he worked the pack of negotiated it well, and well, look at the
39.
table once again. It's like a practice setup. That's why he's choosing to play the pink.
$46. $54.
Last season was a bit of a write-off, wasn't it, one way or another, but this season already shaping up to be very different.
57. 58.
A couple of balls away from, came from the mistake of Chris Wakelin, the attempted long red from the balk area, but with hand. You just can't afford to make those mistakes
64.
against the very best. He'll know that.
His cue ball needs to stop. Just look.
Cue ball to the top cushion. No, just resting up to one.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 67.
Well, it doesn't hurt, I guess, pushing a few reds down the...
Importantly, go within one of the winning line, but not to be. And where's this cue ball going? Oh, very close to just get his way back into this frame. The red in baulk could potentially provide a good...
Oh dear, well, he had all the long stuff.
Chris Wakelin,
Being you from 5-3 down. Karen Wilson
1.
now finds himself 2 frames up with 3 left. Robertson. Sort of final an event of this stature deserves, of course, last year.
9.
It was hard to see, wasn't it, coming here, how that could be bettered, really, but I get the feeling if it's Ronnie and...
14. 20.
Ranking final.
Ronnie doesn't have on his CV, so no doubt
25.
that's providing a little bit of motivation this week.
It's interesting as well, last night he was saying, you know, he
28.
saw, I'm not trounced by Cara, and that kind of motivated him. A lot of the
32.
sort of pre-season punditry has been about other... But he's forced himself
37.
back into the spotlight. And that's underselling it.
43.
Performance this evening, the 2 maximums. 5-3 then to Ronnie O'Sullivan. He needs one more, and he will take on Neil Robertson.
The match continues. Stay tuned to witness whether anyone can challenge this legendary performance.
Well, Wakelin's task ahead of this match around, somehow it would be one of the best ever response I think we've ever seen. Purely based on just good putt from Ronnie. Not seduced by but shocking, but still holds such high regard of himself and takes such pride in his cue ball control.
$13. 21. 29.
1st time.
36.
They're never going to forget this.
Loose red at the right of the pack. That's what he's chosen to do. And in removing this red, it just maybe land low on it to bring more into play.
42.
Oh. Well, clearly there you
50.
can see no problems at all. So we've raised a few question marks this week. He's been
58.
Gone into them again, and that has worked out very nice.
64.
Believe it or not, snooker is a very difficult game. A very
71.
particular idea of how it should be played
72.
and what's possible. And in some ways, he's holds you to perfection. And at times he's glimpsed it, at times he's touched it. I think we can all agree. And we've seen that this evening. 2 maximums
80.
and an all-round Basim. Still, at the age of nearly 50. An absolute
87.
pleasure to watch this.
88.
Isn't it? You can't take your eyes off him when he's at the table. Chris Wakelin, it's been a valiant effort from him in the house.
95.
And I'm sure Chris Wakelin, he's been on the receiving end. But what a performance from Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Well, the other were maximums.
102.
O'Sullivan, who won a ranking event for the first time when he was 7th on Saturday to win a 42nd.
109.
He goes into that match already 180,000.
120.
As haven't the last year or so,
116.
making headlines. He really is the best.
121. 127.
A special evening. A spellbinding
134
performance from
Ronnie
Ronnie O'Sullivan. It's
O'Sullivan.
another total clearance into the bargain. He opened up with a maximum. He made a 1